Hello and welcome to another Miami Web Fest interview. My name is Paul Olele, and with me, I'm here with Vlad Dlyanchev, the filmmaker of the show, the YouTube Policeman. I hope I'm saying that correctly. The YouTube Policeman. I know you're out in Russia. It's probably afternoon, or it's a different time zone from where you are right now. So I thank you for taking some time out to speak with me on this project. So the first thing I wanted to talk about really was pretty much, how did you start with your journey into filmmaking? How did the filmmaking process start off for you?
Давай помогай.
Okay, I'll be a translator for you. Okay.
Okay. So so pretty much relate to.
So I'm speaking about the series itself, how we started the work.
No. Pretty much like, how did Vlad start off his filmmaking journey? Not the series specifically. We'll talk about the series moving forward, but how did the whole filmmaking thing start off? For Vlad.
Как ты начал свою карьеру?
Я начал ее с игры в КВН.
Oh, it was very long ago. It was like starting from how to like
about 15 years ago.
About 15 years ago, and he started it from like a comedy sketch show. Russian comedy sketch show.
Okay.
So
That's
you were the author and the producer.
No, I was author.
Okay. He was an author of a Russian comedy sketch show, and it was 15 years ago. And this is how his career started. And then he.
Потом я начал работать на телевидении, начал писать различные сериалы, скетч-шоу. Ну, собственно, вот с этого началась моя работа в кино.
Then he started working on TV and being an author and a screenwriter of different comedy and not comedy TV series. And so this is what the beginning of working with films.
Okay. That's interesting. So pretty much let's get into the YouTube Policeman. I know it's about a show where a YouTube star, goes to the police station and he meets a police captain, I believe, called Semyon Maluyuga. And then, they're trying to figure out, an incident that just happened, but once he arrives there, he uncovers more things. So pretty much, I just wanted to know, how did that concept come about? And how did you even relay, or how were you able to juxtapose, a YouTube star and a policeman in one context? How were you able to use like two different things into one to form this program?
So how we came to this, how the idea appeared, are you about this?
Yeah, the idea about the YouTube Policeman.
Как появилась идея?
Очень хотелось показать взгляд на наш мир, вообще на любые проблемы с двух сторон. Хотелось показать современный взгляд и олдскульный взгляд на то, что происходит с нами сейчас. И поэтому, да.
The idea is to show two different points of view. The one is of the modern, of the YouTube people who watch YouTube and understand about all these things happening online. And the other point of view is the old school policeman who doesn't have even smartphone. And so the connection of these two worlds were the main idea and the main point for this series.
Да, то есть он был интересен конфликт взглядов, потому что у каждого каждого поколения есть своя правда. И если смотреть глазами, собственно, взрослого поколения, у них есть своя правда.
And so we were interested in this conflict of generations, of young generation who are very who wants to be like YouTube stars, and older generation who are like about they don't understand what's happening in YouTube, and but every point has its truth. So these young people have their truth, and old generation have their truth, and this conflict of generations is the main idea of this series.
Okay, so it's just pretty much trying to bridge a gap between the young and the older generation.
Yeah. That's true.
That's amazing. So pretty much let's go back, actually, let's circle back to the filmmaking journey. Were there any challenges? I never asked if there were any challenges you faced as a filmmaker, especially a filmmaker who was from Russia. Were there any things in your, and of course you're a private or an independent filmmaker, were there any challenges that you faced you know, starting off into this filmmaking business?
Какие челленджи в filmmaking business?
Не до конца понял еще раз, то есть что?
Ну, когда в момент становления тебя как кинематографиста, там, продюсера и так далее, какие основные челленджи, вызовы, которые встречались или встречаются?
Наверное, любой начинающий кинематографист сталкивается с тем, что он очень много делает работы на заказ. Нету возможности проявить свой собственный почерк, рассказать свою историю. Ты постоянно находишься в том, что ты выполняешь какой-то заказ и рассказываешь чужую историю.
When starting being a filmmaker, you're very often not talking from your point of view, but you're always trying to make the tasks of other people and tell their stories and try to like be with the producer or like for people who give you money or with somebody else. So it's very difficult to find and to have the opportunity to show your own voice and to tell the story that you want to tell and not other people want to tell.
Да.
Oh no, continue. Sorry, my fault.
Да, и поэтому, когда появилась возможность рассказать свою историю, выявить свою позицию в этой истории, было непросто, потому что просто не было такого навыка. И вот, наверное, сложность была как раз в том, что когда появилась возможность сказать что-то свое, сразу стала высокая ответственность за то, что ты говоришь, за проект, который ты делаешь. Это ответственность, которая вот была непосредственно на нас.
And when we find the opportunity to do our own work and to do what we want to do, so it was difficult to hold it because of the responsibility and because of that we understand that this is the chance that we need to take because we can, this is the responsibility for people and society and in finding the voice of how to speak right now and how to tell stories.
That's interesting. So I think the next question I wanted to ask is Miami Web Fest. Of course, unfortunately, you guys wouldn't be in Miami this year, which is a shame because Miami is, you know, of course, the epicenter of lifestyle, you know, beaches, sunny, great lifestyle, you know Miami. So I just wanted to ask, how do you feel about participating in Miami Web Fest for the first time? How does it feel that as a filmmaker you're suddenly getting acknowledged on an international stage, especially, you know, at a web festival like Miami? What's the feeling like to have your work acknowledged at international web festivals like this one?
Amazing. This is amazing. It's really amazing. It's like your film will be screening in the other part of the world, and a lot of people will see it, and will like we're so much nervous that they understand all the jokes and that they feel the emotions of what we and understand what we wanted to tell, and to like actors, because we understand that people in America don't know actors from Russia, and so this is very like nervous, and this is very amazing, and it's like such an honor to be at this festival and to represent the country in such difficult times, and when there is like cancel culture and so on, and so we are so proud of this, and we hope that people who see this film will like to see the next episode and then the next season, because we just finished the second season of our series, and so we hope that we like next year could show the second season to like people from America, and maybe on some platform or something like this. So
yes,
it's amazing and a great honor.
yeah. I believe it is, and I honestly, can echo, definitely you making strides and working and then getting acknowledged on a big stage. That's definitely a big accomplishment. Any advice you would give to an up and coming filmmaker who, let's say, is from Russia? What advice would you give to them if they do want to start off or venture off into filmmaking, the filmmaking process? What advice would you give them?
Я думаю, что совет один, по сути, верить в свою идею, и если даже она кому-то не понравилась, это значит всего лишь она кому-то не понравилась, а не то, что это плохая идея.
The main advice is to believe in your idea, and even if somebody don't like it, it's just means that somebody don't like it. It doesn't mean anything about your idea. And so to make a film, you need to believe in your idea, in your voice, in your story, in yourself, and it doesn't matter what some people do, because other people will like your story.
Yes, that's amazing. So I believe that was my final question, but definitely, I do appreciate you for taking some time out to talk about your movie, The YouTube Policeman. We definitely can't wait at Miami Web Fest to view your film. It's a shame that you wouldn't be there, but I look forward to seeing it. And it's interesting. It's the second person from Russia that I'm actually speaking to who entered a film for Miami Web Fest. I spoke to another individual as well who was from, I believe he was, I forget what part of the country he was from, but but he pretty much had his own film series that he submitted for Miami Web Fest as well. So it's nice to see a independent web film uprising in Russia, and you guys are definitely leading the scene and carrying the torch for filmmakers in Russia. So I definitely do appreciate you giving and sharing some insight with us, the followers at Miami Web Fest. So we definitely can't wait to see your film.
Thank you. It was such an honor to talk to you, and thank you for your support, and thank you for this conversation and the opportunity to talk to people from Miami and to all this audience, and we really appreciate it, and thank you for your time.
No problem. Thank you so much, Vlad. And my name is Olele again for Miami Web Fest, signing out. Thank you.